This is Paul. Yeah. hmm the executive schedule. Yes. hmm The working hours of the modern executive must be apportioned carefully if he is to discharge his duties efficiently and advance the interests of his firm. For this purpose, a series of written memoranda entered on a desk pad or file cards. Yes, is much more realistic, reliable than memory. Many secretaries are responsible for such memoranda. And all secretaries should become familiar with the system their employer uses. Now, let's say I want to know your secretary. Yeah. I want to know the secretary of every police chief in each and every city. Yeah. And for some reason, you decided that you didn't have to enforce the laws. Yeah. And I decided that your secretary's liable. She gets a lawsuit. I take her assets. And quite possibly she goes to prison. Yeah. Now, get me the secretary of every sheriff in every county of the state of Washington. Yeah. Now, your secretary, was reading all your emails. Right. And I send you an email like this. Law enforcement is torturing Americans, depriving Americans of their rights, and depriving my family of our right to be, together. Now, I want my family and I want those in law enforcement to stop torturing Americans. Yeah. Now, this sounds very complicated, but it's not in the right letterhead. Now, for the Superior Court judges, right now, get me your secretary. Now, it could be that in the family, you just don't have to answer an email. Right. You don't have to enforce the laws. Those that are oaths, oaths of office, every mayor of every city, they just tell their secretary, I am not obligated to have to support and defend the Constitution of this nation. I am not obligated to have to support and defend the Constitution of the state. Yeah. I am much too busy. Yeah. To have to do what the law says. Now, I want the secretary of each police chief. Yeah. You're getting sued. And as much as you might appreciate me and I appreciate you, you're going to be, well, impoverished. Now, if you're intentionally obstructing justice because you want to cover up the felonies of police departments, you can go to prison. Ouch. Now, it seems that after hundreds of thousands of emails, to those that are legally obligated to enforce the law, they wanted their secretaries to go to prison. Now, for the Seattle Police Department, right now, get me your secretary. See, I'm going to need a secretary. I might be an executive at one point. And as much as I enjoyed, spending all day trying to fix this phone that I've had for the last 4 years, I didn't. I didn't like having to figure out, what it was that you were doing. Now, the secretaries of the elected oaths known as sheriffs, I want to know them for the last 40 years. And the secretaries, of the individuals known as Supreme Court justices in each state, right now, I want to know them. Now, I am having my rights violated. Yeah. My sons were kidnapped. Taken from me. Without any due process of law. And every day that I emailed those 3.5 million emails, right now, somebody said we don't have to enforce the law. Now your secretary has a significant amount of liability. Yes. Not just as as another lawsuit. I do not need any additional expert witnesses. The FBI doesn't. Homeland Security? No. Department of Justice? Yeah. Why don't you get me their secretaries? Right now. Now, just so we know, I have the evidence. I have the evidence of forgery, fraud, felony, false arrest, unlawful arrest, Fabricated evidence. Ooch! Mental health. Right now! I have the evidence. Mhm. I don't need additional deals being made with those that I can sue. I'd just as well take your assets. You can be impoverished. Ooch. Spend time in jail. Oh. Now, the Title IX of the state of Washington. Yeah. Barratry. Oh, sabotage. Now, bidding offenses. Ouch. Bid rigging. Oh. Interference with the court. Yeah. False representations. Ouch. Petition misconduct. Oh. Frauds and swindles. Ouch. Gambling. Jury's crime relating to. Yeah. And then stolen property restoration. Yeah. Malicious prosecution. Abuse of process. Yeah. And then duty of witnesses. Yeah. I don't actually need your secretary to testify. Yeah. Now, perjury. Right now! I don't need your secretary. I feel confident that I have enough evidence against those that are in office. Yeah. To have them prosecuted without involving your secretary. In fact, I think I have enough evidence to have your secretary prosecuted and have him or her sued. Yes. Now, if you would go about getting me the actual individual that has received your correspondence as an oath of office, yeah, as an individual in law enforcement, yeah, one of those mandatory reporters, and then there are attorneys, yeah, in attorney firms that have secretaries. Now, it is such that I'll make a lot more money having them sued and prosecuted, yeah, than